We are live.
We are damn live. Right hand. Let's go to TSN Trade Center
What channel?
301 quickly.
I don't know if it'll appear. Okay, yeah, it is. Cool.
Turn up.
And on mute. Yeah, Mario Baron will be on there too. So, uh, welcome to our 2018 edition of the NHL trade deadline.
Our own version of Trade Center here.
Where most of the Sabres news is usually boring until after 3 o'clock.
Wow. So we're still waiting on some major deals right now. As it stands, no Sabres deals yet. Here,
Lots of ideas around the league.
we
That
got
one
1 hour left here again. So we're just they should be picking up shortly here.
Yeah, there's not much. Like I said, there's not much to talk about on the Sabres end. So we've got your trade bakers in the background. I can't wait for this to watch. Blah blah blah. So we probably won't be talking much until probably closer to 3 o'clock. May just chime in on an opinion.
We're less than an hour away from trade deadline. Let's go back to the instigators. On the instigators, the Buffalo, I have the Chiefs. So we'll be flipping back and forth between
both shows.
Both shows here.
We got a Twitter feed going.
Here. We'll be here for the next couple hours.
All right. If you want to know our Twitter tags, by the way,
Giro92,
and I'm at Fred RT24. The F and the RT are capitalized.
Again, there's lots of but no deal yet. Still, we're still.
So let's focus on the one rumor of Mike Riley. The Sabres have an offer. One of the few teams have offered for Mike Riley, 24 years old, D-man. Not knowing who this player is, to be honest with you. I know we've dealt with Minnesota in the past during trade deadline, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got a deal done with Minnesota, possibly.
Chris Baker back on here right now. But yeah, we're right now. I'm still waiting for that. Trades to come down the pipeline here. Always, it's been quiet for the last couple of hours. Another trade. Ryan been sent to Nashville in exchange for, I believe.
Jimmy's looking up on his phone right now. Let's see. I'm going to tsn.ca. I always like that website for all the trades.
Well, I can go to TSN Hockey on Twitter here at this point.
Yeah, thanks, Grandma.
So we got one trade left here. Also to Jets here from the Blues. Here's what earlier Christopher was sent to the plane from the Wild here.
I think he was claimed off of waivers.
Off waivers, my apologies.
Okay, so to go off these deals
the earlier Passengers Blues for 2000.
Slow down your talk.
Round picker, and then Ford Eric Foley in a conditional fourth round picker in 22 years time here. The other trade, big trade, the Blackhearts get a first and fourth round pick plus Ford Victor Edsel from the National Players in exchange for Ryan Hartman in a fifth round pick. That was around the 12 o'clock hour. So
and also adding, did you add the Canucks and Golden Knights deal? Forward Brandon Lepistic.
Yeah,
to Vancouver. Straight in exchange for Philip Holm.
Yeah,
I got a minor league deal between the Blue Jackets and the Coyotes. Coyotes get Jordan Malata, and the Blue Jackets get Ryan Kwasniewski, however you want to pronounce that.
More new tweets here, so we're going to be.
Ian Cole got shipped to Columbus.
Delmar wins Trudella and Bruce still been able to flip. Rick Nash might get a third. Wow, that still could be a possibility there. That's a less hour to go right now. And
they think you're gonna flip Nash again?
That's a possibility.
I doubt it.
Which I doubt, but
Penguins and R. McDonald. Ottawa has their offers on Eric Carlson from at least 3 different
Again, just
teams.
for Mr. Greg Wyshicki from ESPN, the Penguins are also not one, and Ryan McDonough from the New York Rangers here. So still nothing. The still some of the big names left in trade for Mike Green, the defenseman, Detroit. Patrick
Also,
Rudy Evans, Oilers still on that list right now. Evander Kane,
Patrick
Patrick
Maroon.
Rudy still on the board right now as we speak. This point. So a lot of deals within the next couple of hours, we'll say, even after the trade, there's still calls being made. So this is about the time when you start really seeing seriously picking up. Here is it within the last hour, the trade, and then the hour after. So that's kind of how it's going here. So it's been kind of been quiet for like the last hour or hour and a half right now. That's obviously, it's like the closer to done, it's like.
Hi, Quigley. Thank you for liking our post on Facebook. And if you're watching, please chime in via Messenger on your thoughts because some entertainment would be necessary around here at this point. We're only 6 minutes to the show. So.
Wow, I'm quickly got a like on our show here.
What you do? Yeah, his chicken.
We'll go back to
buffalo chicken wing soup was delicious last night.
Watching. Go back to trade center. Go to ESPN to the trade center. Quickly, we'll be looking back for right.
What was I gonna say though?
Ryan McDonough again. Ryan McDonough, another guy. We have 53 minutes, over a little over 53 minutes left here, and we talk about Ryan McDonough. Carlson. Why don't we switch gears to Carlson? There's been a lot of interest in Carlson.
He's got a few more years on his deal, but so.
Is he for like to Tampa? That's one of the big deals.
Okay, but let's get off the hockey subject for a little bit. Let's talk about the pay-per-view that happened last night for WWE. Was it it was Elimination Chamber. So I want to just talk about that for a little bit.
Go right ahead here.
I did not seem to get super excited watching the pay-per-view. I felt like it was a throwaway show before WrestleMania for Raw. Don't get me wrong, there are some good highlights with Ronda Rousey putting Triple H through a table. The Elimination Chamber for men's was average. Wasn't spectacular. The women's chamber, maybe a little bit better. The Titles Worldwide versus the Bar.
Oh, this is actually Travis Shields on Bob Kinsey says ours has offers on Eric Carlson for at least 3 different teams. That was from 3 minutes ago.
I think you already said that.
Elliot Freeman, this is from 4 hours ago on Bob and Stephen. Again, reminder the deadline to make a deal streak, usually trade usually goes 60, 75 minutes past as teams getting. So the trade calls could be, so again, the trade has to be, calls have to come within 3 o'clock here. Here again, look at the names: Matt Segura, Mike Hawkins, Jack Johnson, Vanek, and Max Domi. They're still on that trade board list right now. The trade.
Mark Letestu got traded twice. First to Nashville and then back to Columbus. God bless Letestu and his family.
I'm going to go back to. We don't know how many deals will happen within the next hour. It's going to be flurry of action. And so,
and anything will be announced after 3, 4 o'clock, going to 5 o'clock. So
we're still going to have some big. The veteran, the reporters will go back to the instigators here in a minute here. But again, no word yet. But
this deadline day is usually flat until 3 o'clock.
That's how it usually is nowadays. It's not like, as I'm reading,
And I swear, we are not experts. We are just Sabres fans through and through.
So this is a report 20 done but being told Mike's still in play for the Blues. So again, Mike Hoffman as well. Vander Kane is in there. Seems like 4 or 5 teams. What do you? It's kind of like what team? Who's gonna?
Who's gonna punch?
Marsh was now a member of New York Rangers, but he got traded. The question becomes, what's? We'll go back to.
Sometimes this is why I feel like I should start it at 2:30 instead of 2, or even like my original post at 1. I love this. I'm gonna pause my mic for a little bit.
Looks like there's visitor report. San Jose closing a deal for Vander Kane. So looks like San Jose might be the winner right now. So that was Bobby gets 3 seconds.
What will be the return be? I have no idea.
Well, looks like
we finally have a juicy.
Fred. Okay, looks like San Jose is going to be as soon as we speak here. San Jose, it looks like the one team that be closing in Vander Kane.
Is this going to be actually legitimate?
Sounds very legitimate.
I'm wondering.
Hold on here. Hold on right here. Let's
crank up the volume. Okay, it's official. To the Sharks. It's official.
Wow.
I was waiting till
breaking news from our show. They're getting traded to San Jose Sharks here.
It's official. We don't know the conditions yet, so hold on.
Just stand up.
We'll give you updates in a few minutes.
So
tell Andrew Peters that it's a deal done. Good.
I was acquired Christopher for the United Ducks team with Chase Shamir, so now it looks like action seen enough.
Sure, to Anaheim. Oh.
Breaking news. So that's official.
I'm muting my mic. Josh, let's see. We will give you the information as soon as we.
I bet your volume will not be done. So it is official. Again, the trade call. There's probably more to this. Wow, it took us 50 minutes to be on. It took us 15 minutes here, so we'll go back to. This is why I held out. Yeah, I know, crazy, isn't it? All right, so we're back on here. It's official. It is official. Vanderkeer's been traded to the Sharks, so that's been officially announced. Give me one. So now we know Chase you're traded Ducks. Wow. So official.
Sorry for the delayed mic. I was trying to see if there's going to say any more information.
We're still waiting. Timo Meyer, possibly.
I don't know.
It's a per rental thing. Again, it's a per rental thing, but again. So thank you very much. Again, notice. So again, we'll read out the official.
Came to San Jose for a prospect and a conditional fourth. So the first also has conditions on it.
So this is for first and prospect.
Not
so
bad.
Actually pretty good considering here. So now that's the fish. But again, we're not sure what the prospect might be.
We just don't know what the prospect is.
So now San Jose, they'll probably be in the bottom end of the first round, but still, I mean, huge news. I mean, what that prospect is, we don't really know. But yeah, again, that would be at a later date here. Also, reporting that Jason Schreier.
Conditional first and a conditional fourth.
No issue, really. So now, you're officially a San Jose Shark here. So the big news. So Jason
Who knows what else is going to be done by this afternoon?
So we still got some more trades possibly in the works.
Probably after 3.
But that was the big domino of all, obviously. So now, buyers are making. So I think, a little bit nervous. Honestly, a little bit nervous. To be honest with you, but again, with this is kind of the magic time when you start seeing these big players being traded. It's like a Vanderkade here. So now first round pick prospect and a conditional fourth round pick.
One of the conditional picks for the Mike Riley.
You could possibly do that, but I wouldn't. I mean, that might be something for like. But again, I think any sort of trade you would have had. Now, I don't know if they're going to get trade Benoit Pouliot and Ron Lehner, but so that could be another. That could be another. Sort of say Sabres got down to San Jose, Anaheim, and Calgary before pulling the trigger. That was from Mike Hearns. Again, the first round condition has a condition and must be lottery protected, so that's not a big issue there. NTSN and all.
Between San Jose and Calgary.
So Jason Botterill. Why is my mic being muted?
No, my mic was muted.
All right, we'll put it back on. So again, Jason Botterill, well done. But again,
they'll probably try to get Kane to an extension too.
You still get about another 45 minutes to go.
Okay, conditional 19 first round pick, Daniel Reagan. That's the prospect.
Who's Daniel Reagan? Daniel Reagan. I've never heard about. Here's from Pure, but also get. It's a 2019 conditional.
That's nice.
A 2019 conditional first round pick. Okay, and a 2024
2018.
What?
Could it be like a 2019 to a 2018?
This is also from TSN here. The Ducks have required better forwards from the honors of exchange for Chris Wagner. That was so. Daniel Reagan. I'm not sure who's Daniel Reagan. Is he a goaltender prospect?
He's a forward prospect.
So that's going to be probably since the minors probably sales. That was from Pierre LeBrun there. So officially, 2019 conditional first round pick and 2020.
We won't know about those conditions until later, obviously.
So Stu's like Pouliot's next, but Butler will never get a first round. Well, 2019 first round is still better a deal. So that's not going to be also a Boston University product. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm not answering that one.
Nope.
I mean, still. I mean, that's still, now again, you might get these other deals are going to be second or third round picks. I would assume are a lower prospect, depending. Might be a package deal with Laner, depending on what you're going to get. But
I want to hear what Chris Baker has to say about this. I wonder if salary was retained in the Kane deal.
that's really weird here. I don't know much. So now they
He was the 138th pick in the 2012 draft.
again a fifth round pick here. So
23.
So we still got another.
I wonder if they'll get Mike Riley.
He played with current Saberjack Eichel, Everett Rodriguez. So this is kind of.
I see.
So again, they're very interesting to see what else is in store. Again, but I obviously the major trade. It's a major trade. You get obviously you get. This is. I'm not sure what other moves are meant. Yeah, I don't know either. That's a little bit I hope not. Okay, it gets. I mean, obviously, it's going to get worse before it gets better. The offense gets worse before it gets better. But the reality of it is that We're going to TSN Trade Center for a minute. There's reports Eric trade to Iowa. So trade talks now about Eric Carlson. So we'll go back to TSN Trade Center quickly. But again, there's still more deals coming in the next half hour to 4 o'clock here. So that's so trade this is from 10. Yeah, there's still trades being announced here possibly. So, but
I'm going to be taking a break, getting a drink, and I'll come back in 15 minutes.
Okay. So, all right. So again, that's the conditions right now here. So again, obviously, the reports that supposedly schools did not forgive Keene for that incident 2016 there. That that's just, we Barrow's press goes at 4:30, so that's no game for the Sabres. No games for the Sabres today. So now, obviously, the Sabres are not going to get better offensively right now. But again, you know, and trying to get offensive, you know, it's good. But again, obviously, there's been links to some more defensemen here. We're still we got about a little more than half hour left before the trade deadline officially ends here. So waiting for more rumors on. But Sharks gave up a lot. Wow, that's. I don't know if they gave up a lot. That's what one reporter is saying here. They actually got more. So we're still waiting on. Somebody predicted. I'm going with. That was pretty bold statement. Here, we're still waiting for more. So again, that's the first major domino here. So now who's left is Mike Hoffman, Max Rachevsky. You have John Pierre Pastor Wines, but you could be flipped possibly here. So a lot to still to go down with it. What's next half hour to an hour plus? You're again, we're still waiting on more. Quickly, just put a bag of bucks. Yeah, right. One to Golf's also one group of golf. The two. So instead of the traditional 18-hole playoff for like the U.S. Open, it'll be a 2-hole aggregate playoff starting this year in golf. That's nothing to do with hockey. Nothing to do with hockey related here. Conditional.
Gonna mute your microphone for a minute. If we've had anything new, we'll let you know. Just chilling. So. Okay, back to Rumor Central. More talks about O'Reilly. Just a brief mention on that. We'll see what comes in between 3 and 4 o'clock. We'll see. You don't know.
Sorry,
some are criticizing the Kane deal. Some are liking it. Some are okay with it. I'm fine with it. The conditional picks and for prospect, I'm fine with.
All right, we'll be right back here. Final segment of the instigators with Craig. A few minutes before the deadline. Sometimes, Jen, you get 15, 20 before into that hour between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. But we got what we've seen so far. Right, yeah, just one player so far off that top 10 list, as Frank mentioned. Evander Kane is off to sunny California. The San Jose Sharks have a player.
Update: Vanek heading to the Blue Jackets. Also, the Capitals have escalated over to land Erik Karlsson before 3 p.m. I just reported that. Well, I just let. Hey, Jimbo?
Yeah.
I think what we'll do is end this part of the podcast and we'll come back at 4 o'clock with a better scope of everything.
Yeah.
All right. We're originally going to continue this podcast till 4, but we're going to stop this part and make things more interesting at 4 o'clock. See you later.